Yo. Working on it, man. Working on it, man. You feel me? Feel me? But at least I got it in my mind what I want to do. You feel me? And I know I want to do something. You feel me? A lot of people don't really know what they want to do and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I got a plan. I'm gonna stick with that. That's it. What else am I gonna do? I'm not about to follow the crowd and fucking damnation and shit. Just sitting around like, you know, like, what up, bro? What up, sis? I'm about to do that. Ain't about to do that. I'm about to be somewhere else, doing something in the real world. That's it. You about to do something. Hey, yo, bring that to the table. Yeah, I'm about to front that. That's it. You got a good idea? Come on, let's do something. Let's do it. Tuning up your fucking mind. You feel me? So that requires, you know what I'm saying, applying yourself. That requires time and patience and growth, like when you plant your seed and stuff. Which you be getting around that time which you can do it at any time. But it's like when you're doing something, you'll see when you start doing yourself. And you try to do something that doesn't usually happen at around that period of time. It just doesn't. You don't get the full effect of it. Then if you just doing it with what everybody doing at a certain period, you're not out of line. You know what I'm saying? But you that's why obviously you gotta do your own observations and your own note taking and stuff. Whatever it is that you do to gain knowledge and information. However everybody form of like in school, everybody had their own way of learning stuff. Yeah, just dropping off some little gems, you know, ways of tuning up your mind. Based upon my own individual travels and you know, my own individual travels and experiences. So I can't talk about none I haven't done. In a sense. You just can't. And it's like somebody ain't been through a certain awareness or a certain something they can't even um, they won't be in that space to talk about it or anything of that nature. Shit, man, it's you know, just tuning up your mind. Aside from that, man, it's a little weather. I'm saying crazy though. It's warm for a couple days and then the like a random what was it? I think it was a blizzard. It was on the news and shit for a couple days. It should be good tomorrow though. Shit, I don't even know why. I ain't about to be doing anything outside of my, you know what I'm saying, area of, that's probably not so good for the, you know what I'm saying. I be sitting out here in the middle of fucking winter. Yeah, that's why I need to solidify myself somewhere too, so I can have the space and shit to, you know, be there when I want to, how I want to. So, yeah, mm. ain't no other, ain't no other um, way around it. Everybody going to the same place, just about how they doing and however you express yourself and stuff like that in the world. It shows, it bleeds through everything. Your actual traits, your actual how you actually look and stuff like big stuff. Where your mind is at most of the time. You can be doing anything around anybody, but it's about where your mind mostly fixated at most of the time. What mind, mental space it be. That's where it drives. It's how you look and trace and shit. However you from it pulls from that. You know what I'm saying? That's where you create yourself from. And everybody not so it's that's why nobody really perfect, but it's better like some things where you can kind of tell this individual guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how each one teach them by the. Mm. It's, you got information of how to look or do something a certain way, and you represent that space because your body is representing that or whatever. Then that's who you should really be listening to, not somebody that's complete everything's in reverse. Don't even make sense why somebody. It's like a fat person try to give you advice and stuff on how to be fit and cut and shit like that, and they don't represent that. So why would you listen to somebody like that? It's like trying to listen to somebody ain't got no money talking about making money. How you gonna listen to that? You just yeah like come come in one ear, come out the other type stuff. Or essentially, you just, sometimes you have to speak your own mind. Like, hey, bro, this is what I think. You don't know. Listen, everybody on this path. You know, this is just the common sense stuff. But this is just a reminder, I guess. You know, if y'all want to ever say that conscious people or people that subconscious, you know, to a word and always talking about this. Sound like y'all talk about. It may sound like we talk about the same shit all the time, but it's the best thing to be. If you're not, you're in la la land. You're in lost. You're not making no sense out of your conversations, and you can be at your lowest. If you spiritual, your lowest moments still had peak of spiritual information. You know, a word, a hum, a sound like something like that, a vibration itself, a frequency itself could take you to that mental space, to how beings from that space um structures themselves. Then you then be surrounded by those kind of beings, and you may yourself, because you experience no things will be coming. So, okay, you know what I'm saying? Or unless you represent full, fully for that space, and you fully in, you're not one foot in, one foot, you're fully in a certain mental space, you'll start. It'll be like a facial or bodily trait or something. Yeah, we all gotta keep ourselves in check and shit. Like keep ourselves in check. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a multitude of beings who interact with each other and shit. So, with themselves in the atmosphere. And, shit, when you talk about the world and shit, man, you gotta be aware of certain shit, you know? Like, all this goddamn Freemasonry, the goddamn movies and all this shit that, you know. I mean, you're not supposed to be too deep into, but just not being aware is good enough. It's like you say, you're good enough. At least you can somebody with that knows something. You know, somebody can look at you and be like, he knows something. You know what I'm saying? He knows something. However way it goes, when you develop a ability, I almost said ability, like umbilical cord, like it's that kind, it's that type of stuff, you know. Not physical. It's like that's who you actually connect that made you that space, that type of information, those type of actions. and tuning up your mind. It goes deep as tuning up your body too. Like tuning up your mind can go as deep as tuning up your body. Just who you are. Ooh. And like the little stuff lead to the big stuff. Yeah. I don't know too much about the other way around. Like, it can only happen in one sequence, certain sequences. That you know what I'm saying? It's all going whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gotta be in your book. Like never you do some days or hours or however long ahead of time, is because you already be premeditating how you gonna do something, how you gonna do it, or you know exactly because you're not in that space yet, but you know you gonna get it done. Same thing goes for anything that anybody does in this world. You know, somebody got or something or got more information don't mean you got to be afraid of it or them or group of people or individuals or whatever. Just me go ahead and say, do what you do what y'all do. As long as you motherfucker ain't including motherfuckers without they consent or it's their permission or whatever. Saying just as long as that's going on, like, we should be able to tell. It's like once you're aware, or when you feel a little bit aware, it's not a lot that can harm you. Like or fuck you really like that. You protect it wherever you go. You better believe that. It's a phrase too. I ain't gonna get deep into that. She loves you spell and shit. But if you know how to look at things, then it makes sense when you know how. What's saying? Like all religions and stuff, it's just like a mental way of somebody has to a group of individuals or beings, uh, how they way of arranging their mind goes. It's a manuscript for that in all places of all lands of the world. And it shows that got like a manuscript. That's why I'm saying they not all wrong, but they not all right like that. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not arguing with nobody. In this space, you don't even be judging anything because you realize judging too many things that takes up time. That drains you. That when you gotta sit down, really sit around. Tennessee. You know, um, Mercury, the the vocabulary. That's that's your way of communicating. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. You know? But we're talking about tuning up the mind. But when it comes into that, that's why I said it, because it's everything I say is correlated within itself. So it's like I can't. Y'all got to do with the same thing. Shit on. You're creating your day and night, your heaven or hell, heaven or hell. And teamwork makes the dream work. So if you don't like a certain area, a certain thing, certain, then you like no one's forcing you to do certain stuff. So you should know how to arrange it. Maybe sometimes just how things are at your period of time. But that just means you just got to keep doing what you do. It's like the most common sense thing to do to take care of yourself. I mean, responsible for yourself and for each other. Really, I'm saying if you're with a deep enough group of people, you know what I'm saying. You know how to, even when somebody ain't giving a fuck about what you're doing, you still got hard or whatever to, you know, look out for everybody and everything, even if, you know what I'm saying, because your mission broader, bigger. It's not a mission. It's just what you know what I'm saying. It's just what it is to do in the world. You're damn if you do, damn if you don't. You might. Just that. That's that. That's that. You can make songs about it. Same right now, just you know, in a spaceship. In a spaceship. You see bars. In a spaceship. I'm sure it's like 1,000 songs said though already. Saying who ain't been talking about. That's what I'm saying. Switch it up. Been doing this since before the computer. Mm. No, I ain't. To be real, but I mean, not in physical form, but maybe in spirit form. Like I've been doing this before. Probably even a lot of things, a lot of stuff, a lot of nothing, or a lot of nothing, a lot of this, nothing. A little chilly out here, ain't no holder. I'm chilling up. Big enough to the body right there. Big enough. Saying body of this being. Saying how you, wherever you place things, how you place things. Saying, whatever bush you got here, whatever tree, whatever I don't, object, that's your body. Create mental compass, saying you be giving direction of where to fucking take, where to take action, where to fucking go. And if if you know how to create your own, because people struggle with that. For the About the looks of it. So, yeah, just, tune up your mind. Shit, you can just repetition. You know what I'm saying? Again, just simple. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the sense. Just waking up and having yourself together mentally. That's not always the case. So even if you find it throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? Find something into um call it a day type shit. Like find something to call that. Like just find you something simple. Just if you got your mind is just got nothing at all in like some. And a lot of you got multiple different working on. You know, to the boss man, like, to the goddamn. But it just be some random ass somebody you just saying, you can make yourself like 10 times this more mentally stable than that. Yeah, without the help, or with the help of everybody. People when they not aware, because they just people just being them and stuff. So when people play out as things you see or hear about or things play out as knowledge and information, and you ain't gotta go through it yourself, but you seeing it externally, seeing somebody go through a certain scenario or situation, you know not to do certain actions or certain things. You know, some people got real good ability psych, getting away with things for so long for certain. Nah, you can't know some people insane. Just, some ain't working for you. You know you're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Your body let you know. It'll give you like a signal, like a light on a fucking dashboard. If your ear not feeling good, it'll ache or something like that. So you bring the world down here whenever you express your thoughts, your mind. You're bringing the world down. If you're getting help from beings, just somebody just having the mental. That's why you know this world is like not a. It's a teamwork thing, not a what you think is right and shit. It's a lot more people in that space. They gonna do what the hell they want when they got enough. Enough participants, and they ain't gotta all speak the same language. That's how this shit get goddamn. This is spiritual things before it makes this language. What makes the language? It don't matter what you come up with. And about the populate how many beings there is in that pocket of space that creates that. What kind of beings is they're all cycling through and it's different. Knowing less than 1% of the world, less than any of that shit, barely speaks this kind of lingo and stuff, and express themselves a certain kind of way. It's not even like go out there find somebody. It's just being there for everything, everybody, and yourself, mainly yourself. It's like of everything at the same time. It's just you gotta be aware, not aware at the same time. Unless you rest in space when you're not here. You're not creating this. Your dream, you and your lighter body, you know. So you tune up your mind and just you know, show you a way of doing something whenever you whenever you do something, what's on your mind, whenever you mix that into your daily things a little bit. You'll notice how you could have asked a question. I'm saying be that type. I'm saying a lot of times you just be quiet or shit like that because you don't think motherfuckers will hear your shit like that. Motherfuckers listening. It just depends on who you're around and stuff like that. Motherfuckers will give you information. It can just be a stranger, man. They just and they know it's like I be learning for everybody every day. I be asking everybody. I be asking every little thing. It's just it's how I learn. You know what I'm saying? What gentrification was. Like, I asked one of these dude, motherfucker dealing with the daily thing stuff. That's how I learned all that stuff when they just change the location from looking old nowadays to new stuff. Like kicking everybody out the hood and building more expensive things out there. Like nice ways of saying get the fuck out of here or something like that. It's like a nice way of saying that. That's how I and it's like I couldn't learn that on no dictionary shit like that. So it's just dealing with saying just saying you know, anyway. And this person went deep or they might they could it be just anybody nah that because everybody's smart. They low key a little bit. Let's say a little bit. You sit down for a little bit, you see these cycles just come around and over and over, and you sit your butt down for a little bit. Nope, that's it's all you doing, man. It's how you organize your altar and shit. Shit, your daily actions and stuff, man. It's just, you're working on, saying, working on, you never stop doing something better. You know what I'm saying? Just in your creative space. You got a way of creating your day. You know what I'm saying? Making it interesting in some way, shape, or form. I don't know, just don't do uh, the old stuff. You know what I'm saying? And down to thinking patterns or anything that take up space in your mind. It's just whatever you. A lot of people can be on a lot of things at a lot of time. I'm saying throughout the day, some people just one minded or two minded, just a couple things. Just some people can do a million things at a time. So, just so you saying that's all you need. You build you a good little team, network or team, or whether it's mentally or however, but essentially that has to come to, you see, I don't like talking about, you can do that from where you at right now. You saying just not resisting yourself to nature, way that you was crafted and created to be. It's just, you know, anybody say do it, say it or do it better than each other. You when it comes to your business. So, your business starts with you. So, starts with how you align yourself. So, where you know what I'm saying? choose not to hold back and really put out there just for your next door neighbor to know and understand. As your next door neighbor know you as you, as and say who you came out to be, who you came out to play day, that day, or how how you understand. So, what you do throughout your day, and then mentally being how you be you be in all type of spaces. That's why I be sound the way I sound sometimes. In some aspects, I'm cutting, editing my way of expressing, explaining, or expressing certain points and stuff. So just who you are from day one. That's how you always come out. And, you know what I'm saying, do what you do. As long as you get true to who you is, who you are, that I mean, you should have nothing to worry about, and just you can't go wrong with that. You know, here chase like you know, go out and just know it's about yourself. It's about fixing it for you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never got anything to do with others. So even if you play out as a bad character, mm, it's not something you mean to be doing, or something. It's just and become better at yeah, organizing and arranging your mind and stuff. Sometimes when you're working on what you're working on, you can't be telling everybody everything. But in certain areas, that plays out as a good thing to be expressing everything. Just like I understand certain, I guess certain people for expressing themselves certain kinds of ways. Just you just understand everybody for who it is. Everybody. But if you see somebody trying and congratulating them, man, and just amongst each other, man, y'all just grace yourselves, cherish people like that, and things like that. On your land, your fruits and seeds to grow and grow big, and I know little puny ass fruits and shit. Saying, good old melons and shit, things of that nature. So it's like you flying through space. Something can have reference because air and water really look like the similar things. It's like you just it's clear shit. So, but the water is denser. So, yeah, you just be you. You know what I mean? I tell her, you know what I mean? I tell her, I tell her, tell her, you know what I mean? I constantly do change undone. The way you feel, emotion and shit like that's a constant. Like this, like you got this. Let somebody say something one for 1 second, man. You throw a happy day to hell. If you don't know how to really, mm, everybody living and learning. Best thing to do and be creative in some. But when you, you can see how it's badass to mix up a little bit of every, a little bit of different stuff together. A little bit of everything of the world, even some that don't even exist yet. Like a motherfucking inventor or something like that. Yeah. Put a teacher, scientist, goddamn chemistries, whatever fucking the smartest people of your world. Put them around the goddamn round table. Got a good old conversation, sip a good old coffee, tea, whatever. Infused 420 tea face. You know and on some like it's joking around and being for real. That's some real shit. I can't. The hat. I'm saying the hat. That shit happens. Peeped up, peeped up. Yeah. More money on my model. Mm. What is it? Oh, fuck, World War III going on out there, and and I have to see this shit for real. I have to, I don't want to. I'll be honest with you, I don't even want to see that. If it's, I don't think most of it. True, man. It look like good old Hollywood editing and shit. Type shit. Most of it. Some of it. I don't want to be too much on one side or the other. Having structure tune the hell out your mind. I ain't gonna hold you on that. Having structure tune the hell out your mind. Having a routine and pattern. Then, then you gotta do it for a little bit though. Before you can. Wow, really, some of them that tune that give you a certain look or some you know, what shit will work for you may not work for other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody different. So I'm saying I'm in these times, these current. You see the world. You know what I'm saying? You see the world. You in it. You know what I'm saying? You, you always here. In it. As long as this motherfucker here, you're here. What's that? Shit, but y'all supposed to do the same. Help each other out, shit like this. Amongst your brothers, sisters, man. Type of talk. Man. It's just insane. Like if you know when you know somebody, that's just saying you know when somebody's kidding around about certain shit. Saying when they for real about something. Or if you know, man, just the more you get to know individual, and but that starts with getting to know yourself, like a little bit first. Then you have enough energy to even put onto other areas of your life and stuff. Once you get yourself together, you just start to look and act like it. Just working on yourself and shit. Washing your ass, you know, shit, little shit like that. I don't know you tune your mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't see one down bad. If you ain't doing simple shit like that. Saying just shit like that. Discipline in certain areas, a little bit of certain, you ain't had that trait before you should start, you know what I'm saying? Work on it, or you had it and you lost it, or you saying, saying, how you say shit, man.